Did you know there is a country in Asia where polygamy is legal and socially accepted? Welcome to our journey to the strangest country in Asia where multiple wives are not only allowed but a norm. Vietnam and Thailand are frequently the first nations that come to mind when we consider traveling to Southeast Asia. These locations are well known for their exciting nightlife and entertainment, so it makes sense. Still, many travelers from Southeast Asia are unaware of Malaysia. Nevertheless, this primarily Muslim nation is endowed with amazing natural beauty and a rich cultural heritage. Furthermore, this place can have nightlife that rivals or surpasses that of Vietnam and Thailand. Not to mention Malaysian ladies, who are, in my opinion, some of Asia's most gorgeous. The mysteries of this amazing nation will be revealed in today's video, along with information on its customs, intriguing traditions, dynamic way of life, and the reason why Malaysian males are allowed to have up to 4 wives. Malaysia, a country of remarkable contrasts, is situated in Southeast Asia and covers an area of around 331,000 square kilometers. Over 32 million people call Malaysia home, with the country's 2 main areas being Peninsular Malaysia and Malaysian Borneo. For tourists looking for both urban and rural excursions, the nation has a lot to offer. Nature is king on Borneo, an imposing island. Shared by Brunei and Indonesia, this large island is the location of one of the world's oldest and most biodiverse tropical rainforests. Discover the luxuriant forests, majestic mountains, and meandering rivers here, all while taking in the astounding array of species that call this area home. Meanwhile, travelers are welcomed by a breathtaking variety of golden sandy beaches and crystal clear waters on the Malay Peninsula, also referred to as Peninsular Malaysia. With the highest number of metropolises and thriving metropolitan hubs, this region is also the nation's economic and cultural center. Here, the nation's progress and prosperity are demonstrated by the tall buildings of Kuala Lumpur rising out of the surrounding terrain. The iconic Petronas Towers and the numerous traditional temples and markets dotting the city are symbols of the dynamic metropolis that is Kuala Lumpur, where modernity and tradition coexist. There are 32 million people living there, although barely half of them are Malay. Borneo is home to a large population of Chinese and Indian citizens as well as native tribes. A diversified population living in a multi-ethnic, multicultural nation with a wide range of religious beliefs is the outcome of this mixing. Islam is the official religion of the nation and roughly 61% of its people practice it. Nonetheless, Malaysia is a proponent of religious liberty. 20% of its citizens identify as Buddhist, 9% as Christian, and 6% as Hindu. Due to the majority of the population practicing Islam, the country follows Sharia, which is Islamic law. Sharia covers a wide range of aspects of life, including legal, social, and family matters, and its influence extends from the legal system to culture and religious practices. One area where Sharia has a direct impact is in the family realm. According to Sharia, Muslims are allowed to marry up to 4 wives. But if you're thinking of going to Malaysia to have 4 wives, know that it's not that simple. For those who wish to practice polygamy, there are strict rules to be followed. The law does not allow this for those who follow other religions. Only Muslims have this right. Additionally, men must be able to financially support and treat all wives fairly and equitably. However, this practice is not as common among Malaysian men as it may seem. Many choose to have only 1 wife. So, would you dare to have 4 mothers-in-law? I'm not crazy enough to go that far. Malaysia, a nation with a large Muslim population, has a thriving and varied nightlife that reflects the diversity of its people. There is no shortage of nocturnal entertainment alternatives in big towns like Penang and Kuala Lumpur. Visitors can take advantage of a distinctive nightlife experience with live music, dancing, and a cosmopolitan environment in bars, clubs, restaurants, and cafes. It is easy to get mesmerized by Malaysian women's attractiveness when you are strolling around the streets at night. Their beautiful posture and deft movements are indicative of their renowned grace and elegance. Malaysian women are known for their delicate features and golden-toned skin. Their long, silky hair falls over their shoulders and lends a touch of tenderness to their already beautiful face. Moreover, Malaysian women frequently display an intriguing fusion of cultural influences, which reflects the ethnic variety of the nation. The diverse facial features of Malaysian women of Chinese or Indian heritage, as well as the more sophisticated characteristics of native Malay women, all add to the country's exceptional attractiveness. Malaysian women are renowned for their physical attractiveness as well as their sophisticated sense of style. which blends traditional and contemporary elements. They frequently dress in vibrant attire and opulent materials that accentuate their inherent beauty and convey their uniqueness. Because Islamic law has influenced the nation's social and legal laws, some forms of entertainment are deemed inappropriate and may face harsh consequences. But as is often the case, reality is different, and you can find these kinds of services in different areas. Because of its mainly Muslim population and Islamic legal system, Malaysia has severe policies on alcoholic beverages. State-by-state variations in government regulations apply to sales. Restrictions are more stringent in some states that lean more conservatively, while they are somewhat more lenient in tourist destinations and in parts of peninsular Malaysia. Many licensed establishments, including bars, pubs, restaurants, and nightclubs, are allowed to provide alcohol if you like to partake in a handful of them. It is always a good idea to have decent cuisine to go with those drinks, and there are many options available in Malaysia. With influences from Chinese, Indian, Thai, and Indonesian cuisine, Malay food is a delicious blend of flavors, scents, and textures that is a feast for the senses. Malaysian cuisine is incredibly intriguing and distinct. Often regarded as the national dish of Malaysia, nasi lemak is one of the nation's most famous foods. It is made up of rice that has been cooked in coconut milk and is served with a number of delectable sides. Typically, sambal, roasted peanuts, boiled egg, fried anchovies, and fresh cucumber are served with the aromatic rice. Another popular Malaysian dish is laksa. This dish is a spicy and aromatic noodle soup, which varies in ingredients and style according to the region. However, all variations of laksa share a rich and flavorful base of fish or chicken broth, flavored with coconut milk, lemongrass, ginger, and spices. Dishes like rendang, which is beef cooked in spicy coconut sauce from the Sumatra region, and satay, which are grilled meat skewers, are also local delicacies that reflect the ethnic and cultural diversity of the country. With so much culinary diversity in the country, I have a question for you. Would you dare to taste a soup made from the intimate part of a bull? That's right, you heard that correctly. They say the soup is recommended to increase a man's potency. So would you dare to try it? Not to be overlooked in Malaysian food is the fruit that is regarded as the world's most pungent. Naturally, we are referring to the notorious durian, dubbed the king of fruits in Malaysia. Durian is regarded as the world's most smelly fruit, although it is actually a highly prized delicacy throughout Malaysia and the rest of Southeast Asia. The durian is a tropical fruit with a creamy pulp and a prickly husk. It is well known for its powerful, strong aroma, which is sometimes compared to sour cheese or rotten onions. Durian has such a strong smell that a lot of hotels and public places in Malaysia forbid guests from bringing the fruit inside. If you're thinking of exploring all the wonders that Malaysia has to offer, it's good to know about the cost of living in the country. Here, the official currency is called the ringgit, a term that means irregular in the Malay language, in reference to the serrated edges of the Spanish silver dollar widely used in the 16th and 17th centuries. Currently, in terms of minimum wage, Malaysia has set a value of 1,500 ringgit, which is approximately $320 per month. However, salaries can vary significantly depending on the industry, professional qualifications, and region of the country. When it comes to accommodation, rental costs also vary widely. In major cities like Kuala Lumpur and Penang, rents tend to be higher, with one-bedroom apartments costing between $240 to $480 per month. In more remote areas or smaller towns, rents can be more affordable, ranging around $120 monthly. Additionally, the cost of living in Malaysia is generally considered reasonable, especially when compared to other Southeast Asian countries. Prices of basic items like food, public transportation, and services tend to be more affordable, allowing visitors to enjoy a more economical travel experience. If you found this exploration intriguing, make sure to subscribe for more eye-opening content. Share your thoughts in the comments below and join the conversation. We can't wait to hear what you think.